Sup, y'all? So today I went to Walgreens and I printed yet even more new pictures to add to my wall of memories, and I wanted to show them to all of you real quick today here in my vlog. So before I zoom in on the pictures and show you which new pictures I printed out, take a look at the whole collection now. Look at that. How crazy is that? I printed 9 new photos out today, and oh my goodness, does my wall of memories look even more huge than it's ever looked before. That's just WWE pictures, ignore those. But look how many photos there are. There is one extra photo as well, but that's my photo of Bo. I keep that separate from the rest of them, even though I would have my late picture, like my picture of my late dog Bo added with the rest of the wall of memories, but since Bo was extra special because he was my dog and all that stuff, I figured I have his picture separate from the wall of memories because, he's special. Dogs, they're like extra special. So that's why Bo isn't over here with the rest of them. But that's okay, though. Anyway, so I wanted to showcase you all real quick the new photos that I printed. So firstly, I gotta start with the 2 photos of the Equestria Girls that I printed out. So I did some more photo edits from PixArts that I've uploaded on my Instagram account in case you guys haven't seen those yet. But this is one of them that I did. This was a recent one that I did pretty much. This was like one of my latest ones that I did before I did the new recent one yesterday with Rainbow Dash. This was one of them where I went to a park and I took this photo here and I added the Equestria Girls to the mix. So pretty cool, isn't it? And here's another recent one, which was about a month ago. This was when I was at the Night to Shine prom, and I took this photo, and I had one of my friends take this picture for me, and found 3D models for a change for the girls. I did another photo edit of them in the 3D models as well, but this is the only one that I did with all 7 of them in it, and it looks pretty cool. I mean, honestly, the 3D models do make them look a lot more realistic, so, that'd be pretty cool. Hopefully me and Alex can pull something like that off in our series at some point. Alright, now to the rest of the photos. So we gotta start with this one. This is one that I took last year at Fan Expo in Dallas. And these are 2 cosplayers. Like these two girls were dressed up as Spider-Man Nar and Spider-Gwen, and I took a picture of them as I dressed up as Spider-Man. It's one of my favorite photos that I took that year. It's my number 1 favorite photo. I don't know why. It just looks, I don't know, just the 3 of us, it just looks pretty cool, you know what I mean? It's a pretty cool photo. It's always fun to look at. Here's another photo that I took at the Night to Shine prom where I met the one and only Flavor Fran. For those of you that don't know who Flavor Fran is, you can search up her YouTube channel. She's pretty awesome. She's a pretty fun person. I actually did bump into her at last year's Night to Shine prom, but didn't officially meet her until this year, and she was quite fun to talk to. She was a very awesome person. She raps. She's really good. So for those of you that if you haven't followed Flavor Fran yet on like Instagram and stuff, you definitely should. She does awesome stuff. Shout outs to her as always. I was really happy when I got to meet her. Another new photo that I printed out was, well, unfortunately the lighting's not good enough on this one. For some reason it came out darker than the rest of them. So if I had my light on, you could be able to see it better. But this is a photo of me and my friends. That's my best buddy Alex over on the left. Next to me on my left is Anna, and on the far right is Andrea. We're some of the cast members of We Will Meet the Equestria Girls. Me and Alex are some of the 2 main stars of the series. Anna does the voice of Fluttershy, and Andrea does the voice of Rarity in Alex and I's YouTube series, Real World Meets Equestria Girls, which hopefully episode 2 shall be released on my second channel really, really soon. This is a photo that I took from last year's summer when there was a special, I don't remember where it was, I think it was Hawaiian Falls. Yeah, there was like a special needs offer thing going on at the time. So, special needs people like myself as well as my friends in here got to go in there for like, I think a certain amount of price or something like that. I don't know what it was, honestly. I forgot about it. But Moana was in there, and apparently me and my 3 friends got to bump into Moana. It was originally just me and my buddy Matthew. That's him on the far right. We went there together ourselves, and then we found our college friends Desiree and Ashley. Well, they go by Sage and Ash now. But we found them at the park, and then we found Moana, and then we had a 5-person picture where the 4 of us got to take a picture with Moana, which is a fun picture to look at. It's still enjoyable. And now we get down to some photos that I really, really wanted to talk about most, which are 2 photos that I printed 2 photos that I took at this year's HarmonyCon. And this is one of my 2 favorite photos that I took at this year's HarmonyCon where I found Applegeek. Apparently, right after the My Little Millionaire show was over, I actually tried to attempt to find Bobby Sees, who was the host of the show, and get a picture with him. But little did I know he already went back to his dorm and all that stuff because he was tired after the show, which I don't blame him. However, I did see that Applegeek was on stage moving things on the set to prepare for the next panel, and me and Alex asked somebody in the back if they could get him real quick and we get a picture, and I was able to snatch a quick picture with Apple Geek. So that's pretty awesome. I got to see him because he did show up at last year's HarmonyCon. I just didn't know if it was him or not and all that stuff. But I found him again this year, and I got to take a picture. He's one of my 5 favorite Brony YouTubers, so it's really exciting that I got to see him this year. I really love Apple Geek. If you guys haven't subscribed to Apple Geek yet, you should go ahead and do so. He makes awesome videos. And then this is another one of my favorite photos that I took at this year's HarmonyCon. This is probably one of the best ones in my opinion. This was when me and Alex took pictures with 2 of our friends now. Well, one of them was our friend. One of them was not our friend at the time then yet, but now she's one of our newest friends now. So our friend Bug, who's dressed up as Twilight Sparkle, I took a picture with her at last year's HarmonyCon. That's actually how I met Bug, when I found her dressed as Twilight. She came again this year and dressed in the costume once again. I found her. And then while I was at it, we found this person who was dressed as Rainbow Dash, who went on to have her name to be revealed to be Fez, or at least Fez H. That's what her account is called on social media. So apparently I found her dressed as Rainbow Dash, and I liked the costume, and got a picture with her, and we had the four of us get together to take a picture. So pretty cool. Fez is pretty awesome. She will be making her official debut in the series in episode 2 of We Will Meet the Question Girls whenever that's uploaded. She'll be the new voice of Spike. Originally, it was Alex who voiced Spike in episode 1, but Fez will now be the new voice of Spike for episode 2, which is really exciting. She's really excited to be a part of this as well, and we're definitely happy to have her along. So definitely wish Fez the best of luck when she joins for the first time as Spike in episode 2 of We Will Meet the Question Girls. And then the last picture is another picture from Dallas Fan Expo last year in 2023. I thought I saved this one for last because this one's at the very bottom, because if you take a look back, all the photos are lined up while these 2 photos here are lined up. That's one of my old pictures that I vlogged about last year. This one is from Fan Expo as well. I found this Harley Quinn cosplayer and just had to get a picture with her because, you know, Costumes Nights. It's based off the Harley Quinn series that's going on HBO Max, or is now just called Max, because, you know, Harley Quinn's one of the most iconic DC villains, or characters ever, and you know, Harley Quinn's pretty cool, you know. She comes such a long way from being a villain and now kind of somewhat being like a hero these days. It was just a cool costume, you know, because I heard the series is real nice, even though I haven't watched the series, but it's real nice. I mean, even look at the color on the tails, the blue and pink dye on the hair. That was pretty cool as well. So I just had to get a quick picture, you know. I just thought I'd print out another picture from Dallas Fan Expo, and I did like this picture as well. So there was a lot of good pictures I took from Fan Expo in Dallas last year, but this one, as well as that picture with Spider-Gwen and Spider-Man Nara, was some of my 2 personal favorites. There was some other ones that were good in there as well, but I like this one. I could have had this photo up there along with the rest of the pictures that are kind of vertical, but since it would have looked awkward because, you know, there's an even number of them, I figured I'd put this one down at the bottom until I get another vertical photo printed out, and then I could put it up there where it can be even, you know what I mean? So there's that. But anyway, that's all the photos, ladies and gentlemen. That's all 9 of my new photos that I printed in my wall of memories this year. So I hope you guys like it. I really love it myself. The pic collection looks even way bigger than it's ever looked before. I made some rearrangements as well, you know, to the wall and everything. So this is pretty awesome. I hope you guys like it. I certainly love the new wall of memories I got going on myself. Hopefully in the future there'll be some more new photos that I take and I can print some more pictures out in the future.